What's up, my friend? Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Jake, and this is my 7th video. I'm doing something crazy right now. It's 1:30 a.m. Some people sleep at 1:30 a.m., but I usually don't. Instead, right now, I'm making chocolate. That's right, you heard it. Chocolate. I just got a shipment of what's it called? Cacao butter, and I'm gonna be making chocolate with it. I have not done this before, but I've seen it done before, and check it out. Here's all the ingredients I have laid out, or some of, yeah, I think it's probably all of them. And I don't really know how this is gonna go because I'm filming myself, and it's gonna be interesting. So I don't know if I'm gonna do this in segments or if I'll just show you as I'm going. So I'll just get to it. Check it out. This is what you call a double boiler system. I got a pot of water, and inside I have a thing that I melted the cacao butter in. I melted cacao butter, about 3/4 cacao butter, 1/4 coconut oil. Here's the coconut oil. It's got a pretty low melting temperature, and I don't know what I did with the cacao butter. Here's the cacao butter. It's like a brick. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm melting the cacao butter and coconut oil in this, and then I'm adding Mucuña. This is what this video is going to be really shaky. This is Mucuña. Mucuña is a super awesome source of L-Dopa, which is a precursor in your body to making dopamine, which you may have heard of dopamine. It's a really good hormone in your body. It's I don't know really off the top of my head what it's for. So I added Mucuña, and the reason I added Mucuña into the melted butter is because I heard somewhere that Mucuña is oil soluble. So I'm putting that straight into the oil. What I have here is about a 1/2 cup of cacao powder, and I think what I'm going to do now is set up the camera somewhere. I'll go through the ingredients and just show you what I got. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use. Okay, so this, sorry, I'm like all over the place. This is, I just blended this. It's goji berries. Here's what the goji berries look like. And what I did so I could add them into a chocolate was I powdered them in my NutriBullet, and I also powdered it with cacao nibs, which is part of the nut of the cacao bean. And I wanted to add in the nibs. Here's the nibs, but they're kind of coarse, so I powdered them with goji berries. Goji berries are considered a superfood. I think they're packed with nutrition. They're one of the highest antioxidant sources you can find, and they also contain a complete protein, I think. Either a complete protein or a bunch of amino acids that your body can build protein out of. So a lot of people who are vegan or vegetarian, you know, people ask where you get your protein. Well, goji berries are a freaking awesome source. I've also heard that goji berries is the #1 herb in Chinese medicine. I don't know if that's completely true, but I believe it. So what else do I got here? I got some Himalayan sea salt. Sorry, I'm like not paying attention to the camera. Himalayan sea salt. This is lucuma powder. This will help make it creamy. Vanilla powder. That's the cacao butter. Here's maple syrup. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the maple syrup yet for a sweetener, or this is the honey I'm using. This is honey from, some of you may know that I work on a farm, and this is honey that my boss harvested from his honeybees like 5 years ago. So it's kind of solidified. So what I did was I put some in the cup and here and melted it down a little bit. So also I got bee pollen. Bee pollen, raw bee pollen is an excellent source of vitamins and minerals and B vitamins. Here's 2 new things I got. This is called 3 Immortals. It's like a tea. It's got reishi mushroom. Reishi is a medicinal mushroom. Shilajit and ormus in it. And then this tribulus. I actually don't know what tribulus is. I heard it's good though. This is Hoshu Wu. It's another Chinese herb. This stuff I'm real excited about. It's funny. I was thinking about doing another video where I showed you some of the stuff I have in my kitchen. Some of the stuff I'm showing you now. But I guess I'm kind of getting to it now. That's pretty much it. What I'm real excited about is the mushrooms, the reishi and chaga mushroom. I'm going to add a bunch of chaga into this. I happen to have a chaga mushroom right here. Check it out. Most of you don't know what a chaga is. I'll definitely be making a video about chaga. This is the chaga mushroom that I just showed you. And then what I have here is powdered chaga mushroom. I harvested this mushroom myself from Wisconsin. I'm going to set up the camera and start making chocolate and see what happens. Alright. Alright. So, I'll just tell you from a distance what I'm doing. Hopefully you can hear me. I got about a half cup of cacao powder. And next one I'm going to add in, you probably can't hear me as good when I don't face the camera. It's something I'm learning. But I'm going to add in some chaga. I'm using the strainer. Oh man, that's going to be awesome. Yeah. To get all the finest of the chaga. That a little more. It's going to be an awesome. Next I'm going to add the goji berry and cacao nibs. Two tablespoons. Make it 3. I'm going to add a little more cacao powder. I really have no clue how much chocolate this is going to make. I'm sort of winging this. What else? Here's the lucuma. I'm going to do probably a heaping tablespoon. That. Bee pollen. Ooh, that's a lot of lucuma. I hope that was a mistake. Add in a big tablespoon of reishi. Ooh. And this is a 24 mushroom powder blend, which has a bunch of other awesome mushrooms in it. I'll have to make another video about mushrooms, my latest obsession. Alright, I didn't talk about this before. I'm going to add in, this is crazy. This is why you're going to think I'm crazy. This is, I don't know if you can see me right now. Yeah. This is Blue Magic. Yesterday I made a video where I was drinking the E3 Live frozen drink with the AFA blue-green algae. And this, I don't know if you can see the color. This is the blue pigment in the blue pigments in that, which have a bunch of amazing properties. I don't know off the top of my head. Oh my gosh, this is going to be crazy. I'm only going to add 2 of those. So I'll just show you where I'm at now. Check it out. So I still got the oil, the butter here melted, and then here's the mix I just made. All that cacao. See the bee pollen, lucuma, and that blue. Check out that blue. It's the blue pigments in the blue-green algae. I don't know what else to add. I think I'm going to add a little bit of salt and vanilla. I'm going to turn the camera off for a second and add those things. And I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I added Himalayan sea salt. I I added more cacao. I added vanilla, and I also added some more reishi mushroom and chaga mushroom in extract form. Sorry, this video is going to be wacky. I also really have no idea how this chocolate's going to turn out. So here's what I got going. I'm going to show you this part. So you can see I added a little more goji, and that's the honey I put in there that I melted down a little bit. And now I'm going to put all those goodies. I'm going to stir that up. It's going to be hard to do with one hand. In fact, I don't know if I can do it with one hand. Oh man. Be right back. Alright, there I'm in the mirror. By mirror I mean window. This is awesome. Check this out. This is chocolate. This totally looks like chocolate. From what I've heard, it's all making chocolate's about basically balancing the amount of cacao powder to the amount of cacao butter. You have too much butter and it's going to be too melty. If you have too much powder, it's going to be too hard. I just gave this a taste test and it tastes like delicious dark chocolate. I can't even say that. But what I did notice was that I have still a lot more of the butter I melted down, so I'm gonna have to make another batch. I might try something different this time. I don't know what I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna make another batch, maybe change things up. Maybe I'll use maple instead of honey, some stuff like that. So next what I'm gonna do over here is pour the chocolate. I actually might stir this a little bit. And it's stirred. Okay. That's gonna be crazy. Alright, so here's I could line this with like some sort of wax paper or something, but they also sell chocolate molds, which would be nice to have. But I'm gonna do this and I'll be right back. Alright, and here I'm back again making the second batch. I definitely made way too much of this as an experimental. This was meant to be an experiment, and I ended up making a lot. So you can see the mess I'm making. Almost very similar. What I did with this batch. Sorry, again with the cameraman skills. With this batch, instead of honey, I used maple syrup, and sorry, I got something stuck in my throat. And I also added some almond. I chopped up some almonds, and I'm gonna do that. So it's gonna be like an almond. I also added this Chinese herb called Hoshu Wu, which is a Jing herb. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. All right. So as you can see, it's 2:05 a.m. now. Here's the giant mess I made, and here's the batch number 2. I wanted to show you. I like the consistency of this one better. Also, as you can see, I tried lining the thing with some wax paper, so I'll be able to compare. But check this out. I mean, this is like the best chocolate ever. I tasted it. Some of the almond gives it a nice little crunch. So I made about I probably made about 4 times the amount I intended, but that's what the learning process is about. So I don't know if I'll make a follow-up to this video. There's more I want to talk about. The inspiration for this video, I have very few heroes in this world. One of them is David Wolfe. He advocates all the stuff, pretty much all the stuff I'm doing right now I learned from him. It's like, what if you could have the best chocolate ever, the most amazing, I personally love chocolate, and have it be like amazing for you and basically medicinal. I haven't compared them side by side, but a lot of the ingredients I just used, like chocolate, I've heard is one of the highest antioxidants you can eat. There's a little bit of controversy around raw chocolate. Goji berries, I mentioned, another super high in antioxidants. And what was the other one? Chaga might be the highest of all. If you look up chaga, C-H-A-G-A, I'll be making another video about it. But I'll try to make either a follow-up or I'll attach it to this video, I'm not sure yet, of the final product and taste test. So, alright, well, I'll see ya or I won't.